Hi, Leap to Lead. So today we're talking about balance. And I know many of us we have a lot going on. There is many of us have children or husbands or boyfriends or girlfriends or wives. We've got pets. We have work potentially outside of Scentsy. We have hobbies. We have all of these other things that are going on and competing for our time and our energy. And so we're going to talk about some tips and tricks to make sure that you're getting to spend some time with your Scentsy business. So it's funny, I watched the video that was made with this program. And the girl was funny on there. She like kind of lists all the things she has to do from the time she wakes up until the time she goes to bed, and it's all of those things, right? And she's like, and balance, like, how do you balance it all? Like, you're not going to, right? Like, this idea of work-life balance is often a myth, especially when you all are driven, motivated people, or you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in this group, first of all, taking the time to learn more about how to do your Scentsy business better. You wouldn't be watching these videos and putting to action the things that we're all, suggesting that you do from our experience. You wouldn't be dedicating this time and this level if you weren't a motivated and driven person. So you are all motivated and driven people, which says to me that there's probably lots of other areas of your life that you are operating on like 110%. Right now, this is just me. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 tabs open on my personal computer, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open on my work computer for my other job that I work at 22 days or 22 hours a week. We've got lots going on, right? And my son's going to get home off the bus in like 10 minutes. I'm going to have to hear about his day. He's going to complain about science a whole lot because he's in science right now, 7th grade science. So I compassionately listen and, listen to the hardships of 7th grade science, which, by the way, I don't miss it. No, but I'm relearning it and doing it with this whole online virtual school model. Anyway, we've got all these things going on. So how do we make sure we are dedicating the time we need to our Scentsy business so that things get accomplished? I want to share a couple tips. So, dedicate at least 30 minutes a day to working your Scentsy business every single day, even if it's on those busy days, because the consistency is what's going to create results. The consistency is what's going to get the attention of your customers that you are a reliable business person who is taking this seriously. It's going to get the attention of those people who are looking for something that you have and that you are doing and that you're able to do consistently with all of the other stuff going on. Because guess what? We're all busy, and often the busiest people are the most successful people in Scentsy because they do have a lot of things going on. Nobody with extra time, who has extra time, right? You fill it with something, right? So you can fill it with Scentsy. Okay, so few tips and tricks. Once upon a time, I was more regimented and had set binders with set days where I did certain things. And if you're interested in those days, I'd be happy to put those in the comments for you, those PDFs. Many years ago, I did trainings on it. I believe, Michonne, you checked those out, probably, right? I'm not so great at using that anymore. But it worked great at the time because it was like the first Monday of the month, this is what I do. Okay. So Jerry and I, when we were at our Dreamers and Doers Leaders Retreat in South Dakota a couple weeks ago, went through the calendar. We just went through November. Well, actually, first we brainstormed a list of everything that we wanted to do that was income producing activities in the month. And then we put it on a calendar. So for example, on Mondays, each of our Mondays, we do our Amy or our Maven follow-up. If you don't know what Amy is, or Maven, it used to be Maven, it's now called Amy, AMI. It's a follow-up app that links to your workstation. There's a fee for it. It's $7.99 a month, or you can pay for the whole year. If you don't know more about that, let me know and we can be in touch about it. It's a great tool, especially if you're busy. It's a great business investment next to your website. It's probably the next best business investment that you can make, because all of your orders pull up on here, and what your customer ordered, and how many times they've ordered, and it reminds you to follow up with them. So it's amazing follow-up system. So let me know. So on Mondays we have our Amy's, right? On Tuesdays we Marco Frontline Leaders. Let me get into stuff that's a little bit more applicable. Or share a tip Tuesday on our VIP page, maybe. Wax Wednesday. Every Wax Wednesday, we're sure to share something on social media, whether it's a picture of a warmer, the picture of a Scentsy bar and what we're warming, just reminding those customers to use that. It's a simple, consistent thing, which I posted mine, Wax Wednesday today. I sold a brick bundle from it so far, right? Worth it. 2 seconds to post some pictures and getting orders. So it's that consistency, right? Different things like that. Anyway, we set that out so that it's all ready for us. So that I just open up here every single day and I'm like, oh, that's what I'm going to do today. Done. And that's not even half an hour, right? Like that's probably less than half an hour. So you're setting yourself up to do income producing activities every single day and grow your Scentsy business. And you're setting yourself up for consistency and results. So take a look at your calendars, guys. You planned out your calendars with your parties and your different things like that. Have you planned out 30 minutes a day where you know you can at least work your Scentsy business? And I know some of you guys have very full schedules and you're hopping on the weekend and doing the majority of your work on the weekend, whatever it might be, especially catching up with this group or whatever. And I totally understand that. But try to work in a little bit of something every day, whether it is just a post. You know, if you've got VIP groups, you can schedule those posts out ahead of time. You can take 7 pictures or borrow 7 flyers from other flyer groups and schedule them to post in your VIP groups throughout the week. So you don't even have to do it every single day, but your customers are seeing something consistent every single day. Does that make sense? So there's no specific homework today, just the challenge to take a look at your schedules, take the opportunity to commit to working at least 30 minutes a day doing your Scentsy business, whether it's following up with people, scheduling posts, dropping off orders, making samples, following up on samples, prepping mailers, whatever it might be. So that you are working your business every single day. And, you know, there's many other things. Like I just find when you plan, and it's not always easy to take the time to plan, but when you plan, you do have more time. So maybe you're meal planning and you're getting all of your groceries in one grocery store outing and planning your meals that you're having for the whole week, or, you know, whatever other kind of little things you can plan, it will end up creating more time in the long run. So I'm not great at that. I'm not a pro, but I have found when we first went into quarantine, of course, right? Like that was a good exercise of like, we have to get all the groceries for, you know, a month and plan out, okay, we can have spaghetti, we can have tacos, we can have, you know, chili, we can have all these different things. And that was great, you know, and now I don't do that anymore. And I need to get back to it because that was really helpful to not have to worry about what's for dinner tonight and then go to the store and then make it and all that good stuff. So it's the same kind of thing with, you know, planning your personal life and your balance like that, and planning your Scentsy business and what you're doing every single day. So if you want some more tips or tricks on, you know, what to do what days, feel free to comment and let us know, and we'd be happy to share with you some ideas on how we've created systems to help create that balance.